Welcome back to computer science class. In the last video we discussed about searching method. Here searching means we have to find the position of given element. Find the position of given element, that is called searching. For that we discussed two methods. First one is linear search, another one is binary search. In a linear search, each elements are compared with each array elements are compared with searching element. In a binary search, we have to find the middle element, then that middle element is compared with the searching element. If it is found, we return the position, then also we return the element is found at a particular position. In this video, we discuss inserting an element. Inserting an element or insertion. What is insertion? Here insertion means we have to add a additional element. We have to add a additional element to the existing array. Here array variables are called elements. So insertion, it is a process. It is a process to add an element. It is a process to add an element to the existing array, that is called insertion. Here we insert an element. Here we discuss inserting an element at a given position. We have to insert an element at the beginning, also we insert an element at the end, then also we insert an element at a given position. In this video we discuss inserting an element at a given position. Let's see an example. Let A is a array have n number of elements. Assume that there is a 4 elements. Elements are 10, 20, 40, 50. Then index values are 0, 1, 2, 3. Then there is a element 30. There is a element 30. 30 is inserted to the position 2, that is third element. 30 is inserted to the third element, but the third element means it is a position 2. We have to insert an element in this position. How to insert an element in this position? We know that arrays always start from 0. No need to insert an element from the beginning, but here is a method to insert an element. That method is we have to shift the last element. We have to shift the last element to the last plus 1 element. If it is an n element, then we have to shift n element to the n plus 1 position. Then we have to shift this element, second element, to the third element. Second position element to the third position element. When it becomes empty, in that position we have to insert a element. See here how to insert. A is a array, have n number of elements. Then indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up to n minus 1. There is a n elements, then positions are n minus 1. Then how to insert? There is an element at the position 3. Position 3, we have to shift this position to the fourth position. 50 to the shift to the fourth position. Then 40 is shift to the third position. Then the position 2 becomes empty. For this position we have to insert a element. This position we call it as position P. For the given position we have to insert a element. Then remains 20, 10. See here, after adding an element, there is a n elements. After adding, it becomes n plus 1 elements. The array have n plus 1 elements. See the procedure, how to insert element. First we have to read the array elements. Also read the element to be inserted. See here, it is a element to be inserted. Then also we read position to be inserted. Array elements, element to be inserted, then in which position we have to insert a element, that is also be readed. After that, we have to shift nth position to the n plus 1 position, n position to the n plus 1 position. Then for the n position, we have to shift next position to the down position. Like this, we have to insert all the elements. When we reach the position, in that time we have to assign our new element. After that, we have to increase the length of the array. So these are the procedures to add a new element. So what we done? We have to shift 50 to the fourth position, 40 to the third position. Then the second position becomes empty. For that position, we insert a new element. How to read? Say already we read the position. So let's write the algorithm to insert an element to the existing array. There is a condition. Already there is a array, existing array. For that array, we have to insert a new element at the given position. Let's write a algorithm. Algorithm to insert a element at a given position. For that, let A is a array have n elements. A is a array have n elements. ELE is a element to be inserted at position P. See here, A is a array, name of the array have n number of elements. N number of elements are accessed from 0 to n minus 1. Then ELE, it is a name of the variable. ELE is a element to be inserted at position P. In a position P, we have to insert a new element. Let's start the algorithm. Step 1. Start. Step 2, I equals n minus 1 down to P. See here, we have to initialize the variable I. It is an index value. I represents index value. It is assigned by n minus 1 value down to P. We have to move from n minus 1 to P position. Then this is for loop. I equals n minus 1 down to P. So at the same time, for the I plus 1, for the position I plus 1, we have to assign A of I value up to P position. See here, what is the I value? N minus 1, that is the nth value, that is the I value, that is assigned to I plus 1 position. For that position, we assign the A of I value. A of I means n minus 1 value, that is the I value, that is assigned to I plus 1 next position. So how many times? Up to P position. So then and for after that, in the step 3, when for loop is terminates, for that position, that is for the A of P position, assign the element. After assigning the element to the A of P position, the array length must be increased. After adding the element, array length must be increased so that n equals n plus 1. See the corrections. Then after that, step 5, end of algorithm. Either we write stop or an exit. End of algorithm, that is stop or exit. See once again what we done here. Let A is an array, name of the array have n elements. ELE holds the new element to be inserted at the given position P. For that, we initialize the index value n minus 1. N minus 1, that is the index value. We have to move downwards to the given position. So for that we have to verify the position is not greater than n minus 1. The given position is not greater than n minus 1 or given not greater than n numbers. If it is exceed more than n values, for example array n value is 5, if the p position is 7, then this algorithm is invalid, because the maximum elements are 5 but we have to insert a new element to the position 7, means it is a invalid position. So for that we have to verify the given position is less than or equal to the number of elements. Given position is less than or equal to the number of elements. If it is true, then our algorithm will be works. So I equals n minus 1 down to p. We have to come from downwards, starting from n minus 1 to given position p. Every time we have to shift the I element to the I plus 1 position. I element to the I plus 1 position. When for loop reaches the n minus 1, see here this diagram. This is the A. Previously we take 10, 20, 40, 50. Index values are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more element, that is 5. See here, I equals n minus 1. What is the value of n minus 1 here? 4. Initial value of the I is 4 down to p. So our position is at the third position. Index value 2 at the third position. For this position we have to insert a new element, that is 30. That is our example. So I value is n minus 1. In this example I value is 4. Down to p, we have to move from this position to this position down to p. So p position is 2. P position is 2 down to p. Every time a of I value, here this value is assigned to I plus 1 position. Left side to right side we have to assign. So this position is assigned to I plus 1. Here I value is 4. I plus 1 refers to 5. So this value is assigned to the next position. Next position, like this we have to shift up to the p position. Up to the p position. See here 50 is in 3, 50 is in third position. It is shifted to the next position. Again it is shifted to the next position. When for loop reaches the position p, we have to stop the for loop. After that, for that position we have to assign the new element, increase the total length of the array, end the algorithm. So that is the tracing of our problem. So let's write a program. So problem statement is program to insert a element to the array at given position. At a given position. That is the problem statement. Let's write a program. Here we have to write a program without classes and object. Okay, commonly used include statements, then main of the program. Here we declare a local variables, integer array with 20 elements, index value, number of elements to be inserted, position p. So these are the variables required. After that CLR, SCR to clear a screen, cout, enter how many elements. Enter how many elements. Then cin extraction n value. After that read the array elements. Enter array elements. Enter array elements. For I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. C in extraction A of I value. Read the array elements. After reading the array elements, also read the inserting element and position for insertion. Enter element to be inserted. Enter element to be inserted. C in extraction, name of the new element is ELE. Also read position. C out. Enter the position. Also read the position. C in extraction P. Okay, so these are the input process. What we done here? We have to declare a local variables. After that, we have to read a number of elements, read the array elements, also read the inserting element, then also read the position to be inserted. Then verify if the position is valid or not. How to verify? If given position is greater than n minus 1. Given position is greater than n minus 1, or also we verify given position is greater than n, then the insertion is not possible. Here we verify given position is greater than n minus 1, greater than n minus 1. See out invalid position. Exit invalid position, then close the program. Else insert our algorithm. So in an algorithm we have to initialize for I equals n minus 1, I is greater than or equal to p, I minus minus. See the condition. I starts with n minus 1, I is greater than or equal to p. We have to move up to n value is greater than or equal to the given position. I is decremented. That is we written in an algorithm down to p. I equals n minus 1 down to p. We have to start from n minus 1 to given position, last position to given position. Hence I minus minus. So for this we have to assign a of I plus 1, which is equal to a of I value. For the I value is assigned to the I plus 1 value. When for loop is terminate, then for the a of p position, assign the new element. At the same time, increase the n value, n equals n plus 1. See the conditions. What we done? Starting from n minus 1, we have to shift all the element to the next position, n plus 1 position. Then for loop is terminates. For that position we have to assign the new value a of p position. When for loop terminates, it reaches the p, I greater than or equal to p. Up to p we have to shift to the next position. When it reaches the given position, for that position assign the new value. At the same time increase the length of an array. For example, if the elements are given 5 elements, after adding the total elements are become 6. Hence here we increase the length of the array. Close the for loop, then insert element, increase the length. After inserting, we have to print the array element. So see out after adding new element. Where we add new element to the array. This is only an comment statement, output statement. Just after adding the new element to the array, we have to print the array element. For that, for I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus, see out a of I value and ENTL. Close the else part, get CH, close the main program. So it is a simple program to insert a new element to the given position. See the program once again. In this portion we have to read how many elements, array elements, element to be searched, then position to be inserted. After reading the position, we have to verify whether the given position is valid or not. How to verify? Given position is greater than n minus 1 value, greater than n minus 1 value, then the given position is invalid. Just exit the program. Otherwise, we have to shift the last element to the next position up to the given position. When for loop terminates, for the given position we have to insert a new element. At the same time we have to increase the length of an array. To see the addition of an element, after adding we have to see the array. So here is a logic to display the array elements after inserting an element. Just use the for loop, then output the array element. That is the program. So it is a algorithm and program to insert a element to the existing array. Here inserting a element means you have to add a new element to the existing array. Here is an program to insert a element to the given position. Let's see how to remove the element, how to delete the element from the given position. We have to remove the element from the given position from the existing array. Already there is a array. From that array we have to remove the one element from the given position. That is discussed in the next section. Deleting an element from the array means we have to remove the element from existing array. Deleting means we have to remove the element from given position. You have to remove the element from given position. That is called deleting an element from the array. How to delete? See here. Let A is an array, have n number of elements. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Index values are 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the elements. Then see here, we have to remove the element 20 from the array. We have to remove the element 20 from the array. So for that we have to choose the index value. We have to remove the second element from the array. How to remove? See here. So to remove the elements, just we have to override the next elements. Just we have to override the next element. So this is the given position P. So we have to remove the element from the second position, that is index value 1. How to remove? Just we have to override the elements. Just we have to override the elements. Then the overridden element automatically removes. We have to shift the elements. So 30 is shifted to the second position, then 40 is shifted to the third position. So like this we have to remove the override the elements. So overwriting replaces the old values. If you overwrite 30 to the 20 means 20 is removed. Then 40 to the 30 means 30 is removed, 40 is the value present in the third position. Like this we have to remove the element from the given position. How to remove? Just we have to override the element to the position. How it is possible? For I equals P, we have to start index value from the position P to n minus 1 up to n minus 1. For the A of I position, we have to assign A of I plus 1 position value. What is the value of I? That is the given position. Here I value is 1. So A of I value, we have to assign the next value I plus 1 value. So here for the position P, I plus 1 value is, that is position 2, we have to override 30 to the 20. Then for loop is increased, for next one is 40 is override to the 30. Next one is next position element is override to the 40. Next element is override to the 50 position. Like this we have to overwrite all the elements from given position to the n minus 1 value. Why it is n minus 1? The last value is the n minus 1. Hence from given position to the n minus 1 we have to overwrite all the elements. After overwriting all the elements, the length of the array is decreased. After for loop, we have to reduce the length of the array n minus 1. So when the for loop is evaluates, it overwrites all the elements. Hence, before that we have to take a copy of the a of p position. We have to remove the a of p position from the array, a of p element from the array. Before processing, we have to copy the a of p element. After overwriting, it will be removed, deleted from the array. Hence, before that we have to take a copy of the given array. After that, apply the logic, then reduce the length of the array, then display the array content. The array removes the element from the given position. So that is the process. What it is? Just we have to override the elements. Let's see the algorithm. Algorithm to delete a element from the array. Remove the element, that is delete the element from the array. For that, let a is a array have n elements. P is a position. From this position we remove the element. This is the preparation. Let a is an array have n number of elements, where p is a position. From this position we remove the element, hence the element is ELE. Let's start the algorithm. Step 1, beginning of the algorithm, start. Then in the step 2 we have to copy the content for the element ELE, that is a of p. This element to be deleted from the array. So before going to delete, we have to take a copy of the element. In this step 3, initialize I value which is equal to p. I equals p to n minus 1. So we have to increase I value from p to given position to n minus 1. Then at the same time for the a of I value, assign the I plus 1 value. So hence the element is overwritten. And for. So when for loop is terminates, so decrease the array size because element is overwritten. So one element is overwritten means the length of the array is decreases, hence n equals n minus 1. In this step 5, stop or exit. That is the end of an algorithm, stop or exit. It is a simple algorithm to delete a element from the given array. First, copy the content of the array element. So from a of p element is deleted, copy that element to the temporary variable. After that, initialize I value in a for loop. We have to increase I value up to n minus 1 elements. In each iteration, we have to override the element up to the n minus 1. When for loop is terminates, all the elements are overwrite to the given position. Hence, we have to decrease the length of the given array. So, program deletes only one element from the given position. So, that is the algorithm. Let's write a program to remove the element. Program to remove or delete, both are same. Delete the element from the array, So, commonly used pre-process statements. So, declare a array integer of a with 20 elements, index value, number of elements, position to be deleted. ELE is a temporary variable, it stores the deleted element, ELE. CLR, SSCR to clear screen. Then read the number of elements. Just write how many elements. How many elements, or enter how many elements. Just write how many elements. Cin extraction n. After that, insert one statement. Enter array elements. Enter array elements. See, to read the array elements. For I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Cin extraction a of I value. So, read the array elements. After that, read the position to be deleted. Enter the position. Enter the position to be deleted. Here we have to delete the element from the given position, not we have to read the element. We have to delete the element from the given position. So, that is the position. Enter the position to be deleted. Cin extraction P. After reading the position, we have to verify whether it is valid or not. How to verify? If position is greater than n minus 1, see out invalid position. Invalid position, exit the program. Otherwise, else, directly go for else. At the beginning, copy the element. At the beginning itself, copy the element. EL equals A of P. From this position, we have this element is deleted from the array. So, copy that element to the temporary variable ELE. Then apply the algorithm. For I equals P, I is less than n, I plus plus. From the position P, we have to access all the elements. So, up to n minus 1 elements. So, I less than n. So, at the same time, A of I value, which is equal to A of I plus 1 value, we have to override the elements. How to override? A of I, which is equal to A of I plus 1. What is the value of I? Initialize with P to n elements. We have to access all the elements. I less than n. Hence, it is access all the array elements. So, 1 by 1 I plus plus. After that, decrease the length. N equals n minus 1. Decrease the array length. Then print. See out variable name ELE is deleted. See here, EL is a variable represented in cascading style. This element is deleted. Close the else, get CH, close the main program. That is a program to delete a element from the given position. Let's see how to works a program. First we have to declare a variables. After that, read how many elements, read the array elements, also read the position to be deleted. So then verify the given position is valid or not. So for that, P is greater than n minus 1. If it is greater than array elements, then invalid position. There is no elements after n minus 1, so it is a invalid position. Otherwise, copy the element to be deleted to the temporary variable, initialize the I value with given position, access all the elements one by one up to the n. Just override the elements. After that, decrease the array size. When for loop terminates, decrease the array size. Just print which element is to be deleted. So here element is to be deleted. Just print which element is deleted. Close the else part, close the program. So in this video, we discuss how to insert a element to the existing array, then how to delete a element from the existing array. Thank you.